Okay. This is my first video, unedited. And I am Sons Out Brains Out, better known as Andrew Dubois. And this is my first video. So I'm gonna do a completely random breakdown. Let's see. What's random? Yeah, okay. Monthly, no cheating, no cheating. Okay, this might be a little too easy, but let's use what we have. So here we are on a downtrend. We are in a bearish market, starting from the top down. Let's look at the several reasons why. I like to use my lightning bolt. Let's turn on. Change you black. Okay. So here we have demonstrated was on an uptrend, or what can be a counter trend because it was clearly bearish. And broke structure at this point. Came down, really broke structure and found a nice basis, a lower low. Came back up double top for a lower high. This is all we should be looking for. If we're not here, we're here. If we're not here, we're here. Keep it simple. So, hold on. I get ahead of myself. So, we would have had a high here, a break of structure. We can call this lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We seen price settle. Let's go to the. We seen price settle. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let's trap price. And let's try to get a good idea of what's next to come using our technical analysis. Our edge. Okay. Okay. So price broke out of this mini support, came down, tested. Okay, so true lower high, true lower high. I feel comfortable dropping down because we already know this is a lower low. So, okay. Make that white. Pull this up. Nice. Yeah, forgive me. I'm used to doing this on my own, so I'm so heavily concentrated. But nothing's gonna be too perfect. But obviously, we know a couple of things are sorted out. We've left the lower high. We're in a bearish market. We're on a downtrend, so it should feel good. It should feel good dropping down to the daily by now with all these answers, all these questions answered. Okay. So here's where I would like to make my last. Let's use this order block. Save that for another video. Just trap price the best you can using structure. And when it gets to prices of interest or areas and zones of interest, um, you look at price action. Nothing to it but to do it. Like I said, this is my first video. Bear with me because I'm doing a lot of clicking, not a lot of talking. Um, but we have a monthly zone down to a monthly zone, a full-on swing. Price tried to already showed no hesitation through this zone. This would be a weekly support, um, which came back up and used it as a supply zone and just straight drop. Came back up, tested it, engulfing. Never looked back. Never looked back. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm on the daily. Seeing price respecting its previous resistance. We have a area to target. We have a high time frame area to target. Um, this is where we're at. So let's go back up real quick and dissect. Naked charts first. You got to be able to. After all the drawing, you just still have to be able to read naked. It's in you. It's not on you. It's not. I didn't make this up. So after we had it test the zone up here, shit, that's dope. You good. Call look good too. Shit, that's dope. You good. Oh, I'm still on live. What the? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Oh snap. Okay. Alrighty. So here we have structure coming from over here. We would have had a higher low if I started here. Let me point this out for you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's erase all this because we can. All right, so we would have had this area would have been a high, low, high, low, true, high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, low, high, low, high, low, a big break, high, low, lower low, high, lower low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Came back up twice. This would have been a lower low, and then came back up for a lower high, then dropped back down. This could have been an ugly, head and shoulders, but I wouldn't have counted it. Just keep it simple. This would have been a true breaker structure right here. Then it came back up and double top, broke this down here. Would have been a lower low, lower high. Then this would have been a full break of this zone here. So we have a true lower low here, probably testing this zone over here, and then wants to probably push back up and look for a lower high once again, or might continue it down because I have no idea. All right, let me get some of that back. Okay, it's a big retest. Yeah, this is out of here. I would have to wait for it to get down here and see what it does. See if it breaks through this and comes back and retest, or if it comes back in this zone. Um, yeah, I plead no contest on this right now. It bubbled out. Yeah, would have gave you this indication, and it'll be more fluid. It'll be more fluid. It's my first video, like I said. I'm going live. I have a trading view channel. Um, that's how I would have done it. But everything's easier when it's not necessarily real time and you don't have those emotions and everything going. But you get better with time and practice. Go back test. So these would have been points of interest to get in. Uh, that right there. That was the break. That was a retest. You could have got in there. Yes, sir. Okay. So that's where we're at. So moving forward, if I was to give a projection, which I probably wouldn't, but just for the sake of the video, we can see this. In the perfect world, um, a lot of exhaustion right here. We could just see this. Who knows? And that's what I'm trying to get other people to understand. Who knows? Who really cares? Should you really care? We got options. You wait for it to get a point of interest, and then you attack and trigger like the sniper you are. So if I was to give something for NZDCAD, I would say it's definitely bearish. No questions asked. We got this turning point, which was a good indication. And then we have immediate rejection. This would have been a spinning top. And this would have been your nice juicy candle. So price could come down and come back up and try to fill all this in and come back. or it can just continue on. This right here is just a lot of correction activity, and it just bursted out. So we could see it come back up, could not. Again, this is monthly and as well as daily support. So a lot of confluence, a lot of demand. But overall, it's a no-brainer. If we see it turn upside, we can just jump up time frames. And we say, oh, okay, but based off how this week is, what's today? Wednesday, it's Thursday in trading world. Yeah. So don't stress it. Let the blessing come in. Let the blessing pour in. That's what I got for you. I got it bearish, and wouldn't take any trades right now. Would have to see it come back and retest or show some good support, break through it, and come back and retest. So right now, yeah. But if you're a scalper, you can find some shit to do. I'm more intraday for the record, but I will scalp a pair too, but mostly commodities or indices, not necessarily currency for sure. But yeah, again, this is Sun's Our Brains Out, Andrew the Boy, and I'm out.